One of the vital things to remember about awakening is that it takes place at a level that is below most of our outward personality experience, likes, dislikes, ups and downs. So it takes place at a root existential level, at the level of mystery. The level of the unknown. So all our preferences as personality remain the same. I still have the same preferences today that I did before awakening, but the real crux and the root and the undoing that happens is at a most profound and deep layer. So you work at this layer to heal it. And then what's really odd about awakening is then on a surface level, things do shift, of course, things do change. But by and large, I can have a communication with someone, or an awakened one can, and you wouldn't know that they're necessarily awake. So there's this mystery that gets tapped into, that gets plugged into. That is only between you and mystery itself. That really only truly can be known, experienced, lack of words for this kind of an intimate connection. No one can come along and then point to your shining degree or diploma that says you're awake. You really don't even care about that. So, my advice then, if this is all taking place at a root existential level, where things get a bit more mysterious and murky, is to make room for this mystery in your life. On a very practical, blue-collar, nuts and bolts level, what does this mean? What is this that you can do or cannot do? And I can only point to my own experience and recommendation of making room for this mystery on a very practical level. So I'll start with this. One of the things that I've done my whole adult life is I've not watched commercial TV. I don't have cable TV. I don't watch any TV that has ads in it. I never have. Never have paid for TV. So, I mean, I know this seems relatively insignificant, or, that's nice, Jeff, but, you know, I'm living with my family, and they would kill me if I took away the cable. forget it. Yeah. It's an example of where I made space in this life, where I made room for silence, room for boredom, room for mystery. Just a space where there was energy. I'm not advocating asceticism here. I'm not advocating, being a monk, obviously. But I think most of us can assess our lives and do some house cleaning so that we have more free energy and space and time. That then makes it possible for you to notice this existential layer, and it makes it possible for mystery to be able to reach up into your being and say hello. Don't confuse this with making more space for meditating or doing spiritual things, because that can be hijacked by your busyness as well, and that can be part of the busyness plan. What I call the ego, the identity personality project. That's sort of some term that I came up with for ego. The identity personality project. Notice that inherent in that phrase is movement. It's a project. It's ongoing. That it's busy. It's always moving outward and forward. And it's an activity. It's a verb. Ego is a verb. It's always seeking to fulfill itself. Well, mystery and the root, existential root of who you are is before this verb. It's before the doing. All of the doing arises out of this mystery. So very subtle here. Don't mistake, this spiritual seeking. As I said earlier, you now you made some space in your life. Okay, great, and then you just immediately fill it with something that you deem better. No, I'm talking about just, I don't know what I'm going to be doing this hour. What am I going to be doing tomorrow? It's a total surprise. I haven't planned it all out. Oh, God. All of the planning. So I live in a neighborhood and have a whole, family life going on with Jeremy, my son, and school and other parents and everything. And one of the things that just really saddens me, frustrates me, pushes my button, is all of our friends who have children. They're all so busy. None of them have just, oh yeah, we can't call anybody last minute. And this is what I'm suggesting, is create that space in your life where you have no plans to do anything so that this can appear. And inform you in the moment in a way that's unexpected. Try this today, maybe. Cancel your plans. What do they say, in the 60s, forget what it was, but drop out and tune in or something. Again, you know, I'm not advocating monkhood here, but finding some sort of balance where, sure, you still have your responsibilities and commitments and social engagement, balanced with a bit of mystery. So thanks for hanging out with me this morning. I hope you have a great, great day. Leave a comment, say hello, and we will see you in a week from now. Bye-bye.